welcome the gentlemen of the press to today's press conference by APC West Africa and Diaspora. We have the representative here, starting from the regional chairman, Chief Alex David Duduyemi, and the other country chairman will join us on the Zoom where we recorded their statement. Please, welcome to the press.
Good day, fellow Nigerians at home and across the globe. The executive and members of APC West African Diaspora, alongside our esteemed colleagues and friends across the globe, hereby made this statement. Gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, it is imperative that we convene this press conference to state our position on the ongoing political and economic development in our beloved nation, Nigeria. As the West African Diaspora chapter of All Progressive Congress, APC, representing 14 nations across West Africa, we take this opportunity to commend the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for his transformative leadership as he completes his second year in office. The West African Diaspora chapter of All Progressive Congress, APC, proudly acknowledge the remarkable achievement of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as he marks 2 years in office. His administration has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to economic revitalization, governance reform, and social development, positioning Nigeria as a strategic of sustainable progress. His economic reform and fiscal reforms. Under President Tinubu's leadership, Nigeria has implemented both economic reforms that have strengthened physical stability and enhanced national revenue generation. The removal of fuel subsidy causing financial burden has resulted in substantial savings within the first few months. Additionally, the harmonization and unification of exchange rates has attracted significant foreign investment, reinforcing confidence in Nigerian economy and eliminating multiple exchange rates distortion that previously hindered economic growth. The administration has established a revamped economic management structure to enhance coordination, planning, and implementation of economic policies, demonstrating a commitment to systematic and strategic economic governance. Its budgetary prioritization and strategic investment. President Tinubu has proposed a significant allocation of 4.06 trillion naira for infrastructure development in the 2025 fiscal year, with defense and security receiving 4.91 trillion naira, while health and education receives 2.48 trillion naira and 3.52 trillion naira respectively. This strategic budget allocation under the budget of restoration demonstrates the administration commitment to addressing Nigeria's most critical developmental needs. Financial intervention in education. Recognizing education as a cornerstone of national development, President Tinubu administration has introduced several groundbreaking financial interventions to support academic institutions and students. The Nigeria Economic Loan Fund, NEFund. This student loan scheme is now benefiting hundreds of thousands of students, significantly improving access to higher education by ensuring that financial constraints do not hinder academic aspirations. In a strategic move to strengthen technical and vocational education and training, TVET, the federal government has approved monthly stipends for students enrolled in technical colleges nationwide. This initiative encourages enrollment in technical education, equipping young Nigerians and essential practical skills for national development. Beyond the stipend, substantial funding has been allocated to support TVET students, covering tuition fee, skills, certification costs, and allowances for industrial-based supervisors. Increase in state government allocation. One of the most notable fiscal policies under President Tinubu administration is the substantial increase in the state government allocation from the federal government. This boost ensures that states have the necessary resources to implement local development initiatives effectively. It has empowered the state government to invest in critical sectors such as infrastructure, healthcare, and social welfare programs, fostering equitable growth across the nation. Support for industrial growth and capacity building. The President has launched key initiatives to boost the Nigerian industrial sector through the Bank of Industries under the Federal Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment. Notably, the administration has introduced the 50 billion naira presidential conditional grant scheme to provide financial support to industries. The 75 billion federal government MSME intervention fund to foster growth among micro, small and medium enterprises, and the 75 billion federal government manufacturing sector fund to enhance the manufacturing sector's capabilities. Furthermore, the Industrial Revolution Work Group has been established to address obstacles hindering industrial growth, competitiveness, and development. Additionally, the Federal Ministry of Communication, Innovation and Digital Economy is driving the 3 million technical talents program to develop a robust technical workforce, crucial for Nigerian digital economy, positioning the country for sustained economic growth and development. Infrastructure development. President Tinubu's administration has prioritized infrastructure development, facilitating the construction of major transformative projects such as the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway and the Badagry-Sokoto Federal Highway. These projects, though iconic, they are expected to enhance connectivity, stimulate economic activities, and improve the quality of life for millions of Nigerians. The administration has allocated 402 billion naira for infrastructure investment in the health sectors and another 282.65 billion naira for the basic healthcare fund to strengthen primary healthcare system across Nigeria, demonstrating commitment to healthcare infrastructure development, security enhancement, and national safety. Defense and security received the highest allocation of 4.91 trillion in the 2025 budget, reflecting the administration's priority on national security. The government has implemented comprehensive security strategies to address various security challenges across the country, including the establishment of surveillance units to protect critical national infrastructure such as oil pipelines, anti-corruption and fiscal governance reform. The fight against corruption remains a central pillar of President Tinubu's governance agenda. His administration has implemented stringent measures to enhance transparency and accountability in public institutions. The passage of key tax reform bills has streamlined revenue collections, minimizing fiscal leakages, and improved the efficiency of the Nigerian tax system. The administration has established a sustainable framework to settle outstanding financial obligations, notably through initiatives such as the pension bond to help clear pensions arrears and successfully settlement of various international financial commitments, demonstrating strong fiscal responsibility and prudent economic stewardship. Agricultural development and food security. The administration is increasing agricultural production by supporting farmers with funding and inputs to enhance food security and reduce dependence on food imports. The initiative aims to boost local food production, create employment opportunity in rural areas, and strengthening Nigeria's agricultural value chain. Digital economy and innovation. The administration has prioritized digital transformation through substantial investment in technology and innovation. The 3 million technical talent program represents a significant commitment to developing Nigerian digital workforce, positioning the country as a competitive player in the global digital economy. Social and economic impact. The administration minimum wage policy has improved the standard of living for Nigerian workers, while the reinstated conditional cash transfer have supported millions of vulnerable households. Moreover, the skill acquisition program launched under President Tinubu leadership have provided young Nigerians with essential competencies, fostering entrepreneurship and self-reliance. Healthcare system strengthening. With significant allocation to health infrastructure and basic health care fund, the administration has demonstrated commitment to improving Nigerian healthcare delivery system. These investments are expected to enhance access to quality healthcare services, particularly at the primary healthcare level. Conclusion. As President Bola Ahmed Tinubu marks his second year in office on May, this administration has emphasized key achievements across sectors, ranging from economic stabilization to infrastructure development and efforts to tackle insecurity. The West Africa APC Diaspora chapter commend its visionary leadership and unwavering dedication to national development. From aggressive infrastructure renewal and enhanced healthcare and human capital investment to targeted sector interventions, the administration has demonstrated a commitment to modernizing Nigeria's development model and unlocking its full economic potential. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration policies have delivered measurable progress, reinforcing Nigeria's position as a resilient and forward-moving nation. We remain confident that its continued governance will build up these successes and propel Nigeria towards even greater prosperity. As Nigeria in the diaspora, we have witnessed firsthand the positive impact of these policies on our nation's global standing and the improved confidence of international partners in Nigeria's economic prospects. We call on all Nigerians, both home and abroad, to continue to support this transformative initiative for the collective progress of our great nations. Vote of confidence and support for 2027 re-election. In view of the remarkable achievements outlined above, we, the entire executives and members of APC West African Diaspora, hereby pass a vote of confidence and pledge our unwavering support for our dear President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, this year for the election. The transformative policies, visionary leadership, and measurable progress witnessed over the past 2 years have convinced us that President Tinubu possesses the requisite experience, dedication, and strategic vision to continue to steer Nigeria towards becoming the country of our dreams. His proven track record of delivering on campaign promises and implementing policies that benefit all Nigeria, including those of us in diaspora, makes him the ideal leader to build upon this foundation and achieve even greater milestones in the years ahead. We believe that granting President Tinubu's second time will ensure continuity of these progressive policies, completion of ongoing transformative projects, and the realization of Nigeria's full potential as a leading economic powerhouse in Africa and globally. We therefore call upon all patriotic Nigerians, political stakeholders, and international communities to join us in supporting President Tinubu's re-election bid for 2027 as we collectively work towards building a more prosperous, secure, and unified Nigeria for present and future generations. Thank you very much.
You bring us so much about President Tinubu 2 years achievement, and these are the group of diaspora of APC. So how often do you visit or look at the impact of the grassroots benefit to this achievement you read so far?
Okay. Okay. My name is Prince Wasiu Ademola, the Media Director of APC West Africa and Diaspora. That's the brilliant questions. We have our tentacle across the nations. We are not just in diaspora. That you can see a lot of people flew from so many countries down here to come and have this press conference. Why those people cannot come? We do their virtual view of the. Apart from the what we actually experiencing is a kind of honor we begin to receive when we are in the country of our base across. So many of our chairmen across the West African countries, they are beginning to say that the relationship, the honor, the prestige is overwhelming. And to the Nigerian grassroots, we can say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have become a kind of a symbol of unity to the entire nation. You can see a lot of people are defecting, irrespective of your political party. Everybody is trying to key into his project of building Nigeria of our dream. That shows how is a very significant factor in moving Nigeria from the way we are to a greater height today. And the news across the Nigeria shows that people of Nigeria are more happier with current administration because the impactful project is embarking on, and that is a sign that we also see and witness as we came to Nigeria to come and have this press conference.
My question will just based on we journalists, we feel the pulse of ordinary Nigerians on the street. In fact, I did a report yesterday where I interviewed many people in the street of Abuja ahead of the second year of our president. Some of them, I think 70-80% complain of still complain of the hardship and the hard economy. My own question would be on as we look forth for the rest half part of this. What we this Diaspora APC tell Mr. President to focus more in addressing some of these critical need of the people, especially the food insecurity, and the second question will be on 2027 election is approaching. Other political parties are gearing up in ahead of the campaign. With this numerous achievement recorded, what will you tell the opposition? What will be that message that you will tell your opposition?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, gentlemen of the press. My name is Dr. Deji Adeshile. I'm the Regional Director, Policy Research and Strategies. So the question as to what the impact, the pulse of the people. We understand when the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu came on board, there were two drastic moves he made. One is the removal of subsidy, right? Which of course we know the huge funds that are going in the name of subsidy, and secondly is unification of exchange rates, which international communities commended him for, and then we see remarkable foreign investments in that line because confidence were restored. So to answer the question directly as to how can the grassroots feel the impact going forward, yes, we understand the initial stage there were challenges, and then we of course in the long run, in the short long run, we will see the impact, the benefit, because the direct impact of the subsidy removal is that it free up funds to be shared among the states and local governments, and which means that there are more funds for them to do to embark on developmental projects, right? Be it agriculture, be it health care, be it transportation, right? So we in the next cycle, we expect that all of this will start translating to direct impact to the grassroots citizens, right? So on the aspect of opposition, message to the opposition, I will leave that to
thank you very much.
Some of my colleagues.
Thank you very much. Beautifully, you have spoken about a few things.
And start with your name.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'm going to be speaking about the opposition and their coalition, as in quote. My name is Mark, and I'm a founding member of the APC.
Mark cannot just go
Mark Yodo. And I'm a founding member of the APC Diaspora, West African chapter. As regards the coalition and the meetings here and there that it's happening, we'll look a bit back at our history, where we're coming from and where we are now, and in sincerity, what exactly that it's taking place now. If indeed it's going to work out, you know, I will tell you with all authority that what they are doing now, there is actually no base to it. Yes, I say that and I'm repeating it again. There is actually no base to it. The men and women trying to come together to form this coalition, if you take from their various meetings, you will quite agree with me that there are still same set of people that we've seen on other platforms that came before, did similar things. We knew their records in their respective states. You know, they are coming from various states. We know their record in the past, are they bringing anything different on the table that will convince Nigeria that we should vote APC out? I would tell you no. And every sane Nigerian, every rightful thinking Nigerian will tell you these people are the same set of people that have ruled in various states, in respective states in this country, or respective ministry and institutions in this country, and they did not really make any positive difference. You know, hence there is nothing new they're going to bring on board. And we've spelled out some of the significant economic reforms put together or put up by this president that it will take a lion's heart to be able to do them in Nigeria, like the removal of fuel subsidy that has been a scam over the years, the floating of the naira, and so on and so forth. The president's agricultural policy and so many of his economic policy are wonderful. Meaning, those people that are coming, they should tell us in plain terms what indeed they are bringing different on the table that will convince Nigeria to see them as the best option. If they are not coming to tell us anything convincing, I would stand here to tell you, as a member of this Diaspora chapter, that our endorsement of the president would stick, and so many sane Nigerians will still go for him because he has got lofty economic policies that is helping us. Hence, their coalition and meeting will still be a failed one. Thank you.
Please, can you comment on it?
Gentlemen of the press, we are so glad to have you with us, at least to take a few from the so much that this government currently is doing. My name is Kayode Adegbaju. I'm a technical person in engineering and construction, and I'm the Chief Technical Advisor and Coordinator concerning project monitoring on behalf of the Chairman of the West African Diaspora APC. Now, talking about what this government have done and is still doing is beyond what any ordinary person can just expect before now, because this is digging deep into the foundation of the challenges that we have as a country. Over the year, we have been papering over these things, pretending everything is well, when indeed the country is extremely sick. As far back as more than 15 years ago, the then finance minister and coordinator of the economy, talking of wonderful economist, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, he has shouted this, that Nigeria is living on borrowed funds to the extent of borrowing money to pay public servants, and at the same time sustaining an unsustainable fuel subsidy and the naira dichotomy that people just sit in their bedrooms and make millions. Just to quote the former CBN governor, Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, the arbitrage that people will just use telephone to keep on raking billions without any added value to the economy. All those things are foundational problems that this government have tackled. And you see, when you are talking of developmental things, you start with the macroeconomics, which is what the Mr. President have focused on. And that macroeconomics now that is being revealed to everybody, both within and outside Nigeria, is now yielding revenue that will now trickle down to the micro economy, which is the touch of the individual person that works on the street. Now, even recently, as early as recent as yesterday, the World Bank still rated Nigerian economic growth at 3.6%, one of the highest currently in the world over. And look at the gigantic infrastructure investment that is going on all over the country, both at the federal level and even at the state level. And this is based on the increase in revenue that is available for development. You can see what we never believed was possible. I remember back in my secondary school days, as far back as 1980, that the Sokoto Badagry project has been in the form of a dream. This was started by the Shagari administration, but it has never gone beyond a mere dream. That dream is now becoming a reality by this president who has taken the bulls by the horn. And look at other major infrastructure development that is going on. Look at the Port Harcourt, Enugu, coming through Kogi, all the way to Abuja, and dovetailing up north. It's another legacy road project that this government is embarking on. So it's very commendable. And the tackling of the security has gone beyond what we think can be achieved within that short period of time. Don't forget, this government is just 2 years in office. And in 2 years, all this insecurity, the Boko Haram, the insurgent, they have been dismantled. And recently, the president said technology will now even be inculcated into the fighting of our insecurity. There have been a suggestion of even having land perimeter fencing of all the porous areas of the Nigerian borders, just to enhance a better security control in the country. So this government have done so much, and we, from both within the diaspora of West African region and I believe beyond, we have not seen anything better than what we are seeing now. And we are seeing the man even revving up like a vehicle that is just starting to move, revving up and doing even greater things and spewing greater visions that will make this country to go further. That part of it is what the president have just highlighted in his speech, the vocational training and technical training for the youths. That will give every youth in this country a very large opportunity to express themselves and make money and live better lives. I don't think anything could have been better, and I never knew this will happen in my own lifetime, to see students any loans from our government. People are saying, how will they pay back when there are no jobs? Please remember that a trained person is a potential wealth builder. And that is what the president is focusing on. He's not talking about the repayment. Let us train these people. Let us give them the platform, the opportunity. And you are going to see the miracles they are going to be performing. Look at our youth, what they are doing in the digital world, both within Nigeria and outside Nigeria. I am a living witness to these things. And I believe that the press will agree with the APC West Africa in diaspora that this government is the government that should be supported, promoted, and be explored and encouraged to do more. Thank you, gentlemen of the press. So well.